Here we have the daily price chart for Meta Platforms Incorporated, stock ticker META. This is the Facebook, Instagram parent company. So if we drill into this price chart a bit, we can see that the stock has started to face a bit of headway here now that we have seen some very dramatic reversals in the topside direction. So specifically what we need to look at here is the prospect for the stock in terms of whether or not Meta will be able to maintain these price levels. And for these reasons, we will be outlining some important support and resistance levels, some important trading levels that can be used for new positions in this stock going forward. So as we can see here, the prior range lows here now come in at roughly 450.83. This is an important price zone because it does suggest that our ultimate downside price target coming in at roughly 455 was roughly 4 cents away from the ultimate bottom. And this does suggest that that area was the preferred entry point for anyone that is looking to get long this stock. However, now that we have seen some very significant price moves here to the top side, we do need to sort of redraw some of that prior analysis because the stock has made a bit of a higher high here, just above the $539 mark. So specifically what we're looking at currently is a near-term price high coming in at 534.77. 539.77. So we can change this price level here. We can update this price level. And as we can see here in the following trading session, we did get a bit of a retracement here to the downside. So ultimately 539.77. This does come within just a little bit more than $3 away from this stock's all-time high, which came in at 542.96. So it's not surprising here to get a bit of a downside retracement or a bit of a pullback, given the fact that we are now coming right into a very major historical resistance level in an area which was posted during the July 8 trading session. So, there is a lot of positive price momentum here, but the real question is going to be whether or not the stock is able to maintain this price level, because we can see what happened to Meta after, when the stock was trading in these areas most recently, right around the $540 mark here. And we can see that this ultimate price low then came in all the way down at 442.65. So, this was a tremendous movement lower followed by a tremendous reversal higher. Overall, this is not the type of volatility that you expect to see with a large cap stock, especially not a Mag 7 stock, which is what Meta Platforms would be. You might expect to see some of this kind of whipsaw two-way price action in small cap stocks. That would be much more common. And that is the type of trading strategy that we tend to focus on in the members only section of this channel, the members only videos, the members only trading strategies. You can see situations like that where there are two-way price action activities. However, our recent trades have been much more one-directional in nature. The trade that we took 2 weeks ago has already posted gains of 46% so it's a very short period of time, very little drawdown. The stock saw 3% drawdown. I think the worst performing trade in the entire members only portfolio is currently seeing gains of 10%. So, overall, those trades have been performing extremely well, even during circumstances where the broader market is taking major declines lower. And when I say the broader market, I mean the biggest names in the market: Microsoft, Meta Platforms, NVIDIA, Apple. All these names really took a dive, roughly toward the middle of July. I did sort of point to that possibility in the non-members section of this channel, the non-member videos, the public videos. I did suggest that we could start to see some tremendous volatility unfolding within the technology space and within the broader market, given the fact that liquidity levels in the market were starting to dry up. It just takes much less money to push around the market. There's much less trading activity going on during some of these periods of time, and we can see some of this activity start to develop again with Meta. So, as we were seeing these major price movements lower, we saw this spike high that was generated during the August 1 trading session when highs came in at 527.13, this price area up here. As we can see down here, we did see a spike in volatility here, and an increase in the stock's trading volume at the same time. I mean, this price activity here is a bit of an outlier, and this did come as a result to as a reaction to the results that were posted during the company's most recent earnings report. So, as we can see here, since then, the overall trading volumes have started to diminish. And this is a bit of a concern here because anybody that's currently long this stock, what you would prefer to see would be an increase in trading volume rather than a decrease in trading volume. Given the fact that the price move that has accompanied this activity or this price behavior has been moving in the upward direction. So this does call into question whether or not these recent price moves are going to be strong and sustainable. From a near-term perspective, the 450 area 450.80 would have marked the primary entry point for long positions. But now that we're there already, and now that we've already seen these massive gains right back into this 540 level, there are some real questions that need to be answered here. One thing that I would point to would be this distance in share price that we're seeing in terms of the proximity within the stock's share price and its exponential moving average cluster. We're seeing quite a bit of distance here between the stock's share price and these moving averages. So specifically, this is the daily chart. So this is a significant price movement here. And these are significant moving averages. So the yellow line is the 20-day exponential moving average. And as we can see, it's currently coming into contact with the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of this most recent trending move higher. So if we are starting to see a reversal here and a turnaround in share prices, this is going to be the price level to watch. It comes in at roughly 505.90. And as we can see, the 20-day exponential moving average is rising into this area. So this is going to be a very critical level to watch to the downside. Of course, to the top side, we've got this 542 level that is currently working as resistance. So as things currently stand, the real question is going to be whether or not the stock has enough momentum. Is there enough juice left in this orange to continue forcing prices higher? As things currently stand on the relative strength index, we can see that the share price itself is starting to become impacted, negatively influenced by the negative trade momentum that has been in place ever since the stock posted this all-time high. We are starting to roll over again without even reaching overbought territory. So if we drill in here a bit on the RSI, we can see that the indicator reading for the stock is in danger of now crossing back below its exponential moving average cluster as this dominant negative trend continues to influence share prices. So there's some major questions to watch here, and I do suggest that people probably start to look at some other small cap stock names, such as the ones that we're using in our trading room. For new entries and new positions. So here's the current market update for Meta Platforms Incorporated, stock ticker META. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.